Hi everybody, welcome all of you to our channel IAPT Learners Hub. Today I am going to discuss about data types. What is a data type? What are the various types of data supported to C++ language? I am going to discuss with examples. Let us discuss data types in C++. First thing we need to see the definition. What is a data type? Data type specifies the size and type of information the variable will store, which means what type of value we are going to store in a variable. Generally, we will take one example for data types. Okay. If you want to drink a tea or coffee, what you will take? We will take a small cup or glass. Put that tea in the cup. That time we won't take the big vessel or bowl. Okay. If you want to eat food like rice or biryani, what you will take? You will take a plate or big bowl. To put that. That time we won't take a glass. Next example, if you want to go a one-day trip, we will take a small bag to keep the dresses. If you want to go a long trip, we will take a big bag to keep the dresses. That small bag is not enough to store. That is depends on our requirement. We will take those things. In the computer memory also, according to our requirement, we can reserve the space to store values through variables. While I am writing a program, we need some space according to that our requirement. I will reserve some space in the memory. Suppose I need more space in the memory. According to that, computer will reserve that space for us. How we specify how much space we need in the memory? Who is going to tell that? That is confirmed by data types. Our data types is going to tell that how much memory is required in the particular variable. All our variables are going to store which type of value. Whether our variable is capable for storing integer, float, char, long int, double. Who is going to confirm that? Our data type is going to confirm in the memory with the keywords like int, float, double, char. But data type is a must for declaring variable to specify how much memory is required in the particular variable. Is it clear now? Next, a data type indicates the following. First one, type of value stored in a variable, which I am already discussed here. The second one, memory allocated for data value. That is, how much memory is allocated for a particular value. How we are going to find out that, depending on data types of particular variable. Next one, type of operations that can be performed on the variable. That is increment, decrement, addition, arithmetic expressions like that. Okay. What are the different types of data types supported to C++ language? How they will differ from each other? And each and another we are going to discuss with the examples. There are 4 types of data types: integer, float, char, double. Let us see one by one with their difference along with the example. First one, int data type. Okay. If the user will make use of the variable integer, it will occupy 2 or 4 bytes. It depends on the computer. Generally, most of the computer size of the integer is 32 bytes. That is, the value we are storing without having decimal point. The type of the data is int. Okay. Example like the 7, 8, 85, 800, 9000, it is like that. How to declare the data type int with the integer variable? Here, see, data type is int. The variable name is salary. Storing the values this. Okay. Such a we can declare the integer variable int salary 85,000. Okay. Simple. And what after the execution, what will happen in memory? They created one cell or box known by salary. Value of that box cell is this much. Type of the cell is this, that integer. Okay. That's how we can do the integer variable in the program. Next one is float. If you use the float type of variable, it will occupy 4 bytes. Okay. Let's say we are using any variable storing the values having decimal point, we have to use the data type float. Okay, it occupies 4 bytes memory. The example is 8.5, 36.5, 3.1. So These are the examples of float type data. And how to declare the float type data? This is the data type float. Variable is used for storing the decimal point number. Then give the name of the variable float area 64.74. Okay. After the execution of the computer will come to know we need one resource for allocation. Name is area. We are going to store the values having decimal point. So that much memory computer reserve in the memory. That much space will reserve in the memory. Okay. Such a way you can use the data type float. Next one is char. We need to prefer where we want to store character. It can be used to store a set of all characters, which may be in words, alphabets, numbers, or special characters. It occupies 1 byte memory. 1 byte of memory being the smallest addressable unit in the machine. Example 97. Okay. Then any letter within single quotes, that is a character. Maybe numbers, alphabets, or characters, or special characters. Okay. This is the smallest addressable unit. Next, C++ provides few more data types. Okay. First one is Boolean. Bool. How to pronounce it as bool? B-O-O-L. Bool. It refers to a Boolean or logical value, that is whether it is true or false. It can be either true or false. Very often in the programming, we need a data type bool that can only have two values, like yes or no, on or off, true or false. For this case, C++ provides a bool data type which can make use of this, whether the value is true or false, to check the condition whether the value of true or false, either yes or no or on or off. Okay, that situation we need to use the data type bool. Okay, this is the function of bool data type. Next additional data type is w char underscore t, that is wide character. Wide character. It is similar to the char data type, but the only difference is here space we can occupy. Okay, the char data type we should not use the space. Here we can write a sentence with the space between the words we can use using this data type. That is the difference of wide char and char data type. Char we should not use the space, only characters. Here we can use the space. That is the difference between char and wide char. These are the additional data types provided to C++ programming language. Last one is string. What is the function of string? This is very useful. Instead of declaring the array of characters to enter a string data type, C++ gives you the provision to declare the string data type. In the C language, if you want to use the data more than one character, we have to declare with array of characters. We have to declare with array of characters. But C++ provided a string data type. Okay, like int float. How to declare the string data type? String s is equal to, string is the data type, s is the variable name, is equal to within double quotation welcome. This is a new facility provided to C++ programming language. The number of characters we can use with the string data type instead of using array of characters. Okay, that is the function of string data type. These are the additional data types available in the C++ programming language. The topic is modifiers. What is modifier? What is the use of modifiers? In case we need to increase or decrease the amount of storage spaces allocated variable, what you have to do? By the help of modifiers, we can modify to either increase or decrease the amount of storage space allocated to a variable. The modifiers are used to change the meaning of the fundamental data types. Now, the list of modifiers are written here, that is signed, unsigned, long, short. Let us learn one by one with examples. What is the use of modifier signed? The keyword signed indicates that the variable can hold negative or positive values. Using the signed modifier, we can store positive or negative values, and we can store zero values also. Okay. Then while declaring an integer variable, how we can use the modifier signed? Along with data type, we can use the modifiers. Along with data type, we can use the modifiers. What is the difference of signed and unsigned? Unsigned number contain just 0 or positive values. Using the modifier unsigned, it can store only 0 or positive values. But if you use the modifier signed, we can use to store 0, positive or negative values. That is the difference between signed and unsigned. Both modifiers occupies 2 bytes. Then how to declare the data type? int along with the modifier signed. Here, first give the modifier signed, the keyword signed, next data type. Okay, then give the variable x is equal to 23. This is signed int, variable is x, assigned value is 23. Such a way we can declare the data type along with the signed modifier. It can be used to store positive or negative or zero number. This is the signed modifier along with data type with negative number. Signed int y is equal to negative 30. This is the signed 0. Signed int is equal to 0. Okay. Unsigned we can store only 0 or positive values, not negative number. Unsigned we should not use the negative number. That is the difference between signed and unsigned. Mainly it is used to increase or decrease the amount of storage space. Amount of storage space allocated to a reserved to a variable. That is the function of modifiers. Next modifier is long. That is, it is used to store large integer numbers. The size of the long type is 8 bytes. It occupies 8 bytes. If any large number is there, we can use the long modifier, long int, variable name with give the number, the long number. Short, it is used to store small integer number. The size is 2 bytes. Give the modifier short along with data type with number. Short a is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mainly it is used to increase or decrease the amount of storage space allocated to a variable. That is secondary data type. Okay, as the name itself suggests, they are derived from the fundamental data types in the form of a group to collect number of data or multiple data used as a single unit. Okay, what are the different types of secondary data types? Array, pointers and functions. Okay, if you want to use multiple data in the same variable, at the time we can use the secondary data type, that is array. Using the array, we can store multiple values in a single variable. Arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable instead of declaring separate variables for each value. We can use array to store multiple values in a single variable. How we can use to declare an array? Define the variable type, specify the name of the array followed by square brackets with the specified number. Specify the number of elements it should store. How to declare an array? Define the variable type. Example string. Okay. Then name of the array, cars. Okay. Within square bracket, specify the number of elements it should store. Number of elements it should store. String cars for. Within flower brackets, give the name of the car with separated comma. Volvo, BMW, Ford. Okay. Like this, we can declare and define the array. Understand? This is the basic syntax for declaring an array. Return type, array name, size. It is example. What marks within square bracket 5. Here array name is known by marks. Then how many marks we can give? 5 marks we can give. Number of marks. Total number of marks is 5. 5 elements we can give. The type of the array is float. Such a way we can declare and initialize the array. This is the secondary data types. Next one is pointers and functions. Let us see what is the pointer. What is the definition of pointer? The pointers are basically variables that are used to store the memory address of another variable. Is used to store memory address of another variable. Secondary data type is function. It is a group of statements that are written to perform a specific task. This is our program. Functions are either user-defined or built-in library function. While declaring the functions also, we need data type. This and pointers and function later will teach you deeply. Next topic is user-defined data types. There are 3 types of user-defined data types available in the C++ language. Structures, unary, new. Structures. We'll see first structures. It is not like array. Arrays are similar data types. But structure can contain many different data types. Maybe int, float, characters, both together we can use in the structures. Structures also called as structs. structs. This is a keyword we have to use. Struct. Struct with structure name. Are a way to group several related variables into one place. Okay. In the structure, my structure. Okay. Here we can do different types of variables we can use here. Okay. Each variable in a structure is known as member. This is the member of the structure. This is also member of the structure. This topic later I will teach you detail. Enumeration. Enum is the special type of user-defined data that represents a group of constants, unchangeable values. It represents group of unchangeable values or constants. To create an enum, use the enum keyword. Enum keyword with the name of the enum level. Then give the enum items with a comma. Enumerates with a comma. Separated by enumerates are separated by comma. This is such a way we can write the enum user-defined data type. Okay. Later we can do with examples. Next data type is union. Union is a user-defined data type in C++ or C, which stores a collection of different kinds of data, just like a structure. Okay, it is just like a structure. We can store collection of different kinds of data. Union is like a structure. Struct. Union is the keyword. Struct is also keyword for structure. Except it uses less memory. Union uses less memory. Okay. The keyword union is used to declare the union in C++. The keyword union is used to declare the union. It is a data type, user-defined data type. The variables inside the union are called members of the union. The variables inside the union are called members of the union. This is another type of user-defined data type. Okay. Hope we cleared about data types. Next video I will discuss about variables. What is a variable? Why do we need variables? How to declare a variable? What are the rules to follow to write a variable? What are the valid and invalid variables? Everything I will cover in that video. If you like this video, subscribe the channel and like and share also. Thank you for watching.